guys, hope you're all doing well. So I wanted to share with you my Shop My Stash situation setup and what I have for the next maybe couple months. So if you're not familiar with Shop My Stash, what it is it is a I was going to call it a phenomenon, but it's a situation where you go through your collection and you shop your stash, what you already have, you know, pulling out older things, pulling out things you haven't used in a while, things that you know, oh my God, this is my favorite thing. For whatever reason, you pull it out. You shop through your stash. If you're on like a low buy, no buy, and you want to refresh yourself with your personal makeup collection, you shop your stash and pull out things you want to use. People with smaller collections, I know, shop their stash, or like rotate things weekly. I know that a couple YouTubers do like their monthly makeup drawer where they change it out every month. I don't really have a time frame of when I shop my stash, like when I refresh things. It's just when I'm bored with the things in the drawer. And how I do my shop my stash in terms of like, I don't know if I might have done a video designated like full face of nothing new and shopping my, you know, just using all older things. And that's fine. But how I use my Shop My Stash is I'm always trying new things. And so I tend to use the things in my Shop My Stash as like supplements to pieces that are missing in the look. Or again, if I just have a favorite thing that I want to use that's not new, I kind of put it in my drawer. But for the most part, I kind of filter in old and new in my looks all the time. And so that's what I have. But I love doing it because I have a lot of makeup. I have a huge collection. You guys, I just posted my makeup collection room tour. And so it, you know, to know what you have and to kind of go through and keep things in rotation, it takes an effort. It takes an active effort to do that. And I like doing that. And so my Shop My Stash area used to be just one drawer. This desk I sit at is the IKEA Mickey desk, and it has two drawers. And I had one drawer for Shop My Stash stuff. And then I had the other drawer for just like tools and things. I've since changed that up, and everything that was in that tool drawer has its own location, a separate location. So now I have two drawers, and the drawers are about the size of a wide Alex drawer. And I have two of those with IKEA, with organizers in them. And it has makeup in there. And so I'm going to show you what's in there. Really excited to show you. I got new organizers, new drawer organizers. If you don't know me, I make my own with like foam board and white little baskets from Dollar Tree. But I went on Amazon and ordered like the clear ones. So it was like that TikTok aesthetic when they, you know, sort the drawers. I did all that. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know, reposition my camera and show you what we have. Let's go. So here is one part of my vanity where I sit, and these two drawers house the Shop My Stash items. So let's go ahead and get into it. We'll do one drawer at a time, and let me set you up and let's talk through it. So we're going to start on like the right half of the first drawer. So really quick, in the design of this drawer, so I don't know if you can tell, I covered the bottom of the drawers, the inside of the drawers, with some marble contact paper, and I got these clear bins from Amazon, these drawer organizers. I wanted a set, because the bins come in a lot of different ways. Here, let me take one out. I wanted the ones that didn't have like ridges or anything at the bottom, that is straight clear through. There's a cat knocking my tripod. So it's a little shaky, that's why. And they came in various sizes, and so I got that. So that's the aesthetic. They fit really well. Took me like an hour to figure out the configuration of this drawer. So how the products are organized, they sort of are, but then like where things fit. So let's go ahead, and I just feel like it's crooked, but there we go. So starting here on this side, we have some concealers. And again, you've probably seen me use these in a video by now. But again, just throw things in. So I wanted to revisit this Juvia's Place concealer. It is a full coverage concealer. This is the shade 15. I wanted to revisit this one, as well as my Makeup Revolution jar concealers. These are actually really good. They're thick and they're emollient, and I love things in jars. So I pulled a couple of those out, and I have the shades. This is the Conceal and Fix Ultimate Coverage Concealer, and this is in Dark Sand. This shade is Dark Sand, and then this shade is Dark Tan. So more of a skin tone, and then more of a brightening. And so Love a good jar concealer. And then I have my Clinique. This is the Even Better All Over Concealer. I'll be honest with you, when I got this, I used it just a small amount of times where I don't remember how I felt about it. And so when I was shopping my stash, I was like, I don't even remember what this is and what it does. And so I was like, need to use it. And then I threw in a bunch of my Maybelline Age Rewinds, and I'm gonna tell you why. These aren't necessarily always forgotten, but what sparked them is because you see all these super bright shades. Yes, they're super ridiculously bright. I'm gonna be for real with you. I mentioned in the video where I got my hair, relaxed, my Get Ready With Me, that I went to a flea market, and I was like, I don't know where this man got this stuff from, but he was selling brand new items for like $0.25. This local flea market, and he had a lot of makeup items, and I was like, okay, we don't buy like gross used makeup, but this was like in the pack, in the plastic packaging, brand new Maybelline Age Rewinds, and a lot of different makeup, lipsticks. He didn't really have any palettes, but like full on like manicure sets, whatever. Clearly came from, I'm gonna mind my business, clearly came from somewhere, and he was selling these for 25 cents. I bought all of them. I bought all the ones I could, and so I put a few shades in here. I got my set of hot rollers for $1. Listen, I ain't knocking no hustle. So anyway, we have some concealers there. Back here, I have some lip products that I grabbed. These are some of the Milani bold matte lipsticks. Now, something else I do, like, I was like, oh, these lipsticks are really good. I have more than 3 of them, but I put a few in here. These specific shades don't really mean anything, but I put some in here just to remind myself to reach for this formula. So if I'm going in, I'm like, I want a nice lipstick, and like one of these colors just ain't it with the look, it'll remind me to go over and look at the other colors in this formula. So that's kind of how I do it. Same thing with these Stila lip glazes. Listen, this is a good gloss, and it's been a while. It's been a long while. And so I went ahead and threw some Stila lip glazes in. And over here we have some, these are actually newer that I didn't get a chance to really fully play with. I think I wore these 2 once. These are some glosses. This is a Butter Balm gloss from Ruby Kisses, and these are my Juvia's Place glosses. And I put them in here because they're retired from the new bin, but it's also like I want to use them a little bit more. So that's that. Before we go down here, I have some higher end liquid lipsticks. I pulled out a bunch of my Too Faced Melted Matte lipsticks. I pulled out the mini ones. I think this was a holiday set like 2 years ago. Pulled those out to play with, and I pulled out, this is the NARS. I think these are the Velvet Lip Glides. Yes, these are really good. It's a glossy, comfortable liquid lip, long wearing. It's beautiful. I think this is the shade, I think it's Bound. Let me see. I gotta read it. No, Area. Really like this formula, and so I want to wear it. So I picked that up. So that's what we have for lips. And then into the face area, you guys should see the Get Ready With Me, where I showed you how I've been using the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Again, this is something new, but I retired it from the new area, but I was just so frustrated with making it work, and I was like, I need to figure out how I want to wear this, and I figured it out. So now these 3 colors are in my Shop My Stash because they're just there. So that's kind of, this is another place where it's like, it's not still new, but I won't want it in the new bin. I mean, I made a video about it already, talked about it already, but I don't want to put it away yet because I'm still playing with it. Kind of goes in this category too. Some other foundation complexion products. I pulled out my Huda foundation stick because this is a good foundation stick. I also pulled out my Huda Glowish Multi-Dew Skin Tint. This is full coverage. This is a good coverage skin tint. So I pulled that out, and then I pulled out the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage. It's a drop foundation, really good. I pulled out my Makeup Forever HD Skin. This one isn't super old, but I wanted to play with it again, and I actually want to see how, because I remember comparing it to the MAC. What is it? MAC Studio Finish? Yeah. And I also pulled out my Derma Blend drops. Flawless Creator Liquid Pigment drops. These are really good too. These are really good. Okay, and I pulled out some primers that I have been using already. This is the Hard Candy Stick It to Pores. I filled this drawer, you guys, probably like a couple weeks ago. Just getting around to filming it. This is the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. Boscia Pore Perfecting White Charcoal Mattifying Treatment Primer. I have a Rare Beauty Primer. And then I have the NYX Pore Filler Stick. As far as primers go. Alright, so let's move the camera over a bit to the other side of the drawer. Okay. So some eye items in here. We have some Suba water activated liners. Been loving these, been wearing these. You see me wear 2 blue ones in my recent Get Ready With Me, I believe. So I just pulled out some colors. Again, not these specific colors I'm shopping, but to know, hey, look at your Suva liners. So yeah, I have some water activated liners in here. This is a beautiful cream jelly shadow from Morphe, and oh, I love it. And I was like, yeah, I want to incorporate that into a look. I have it there, and I also have my MAC Rose Pigment. And this is a really beautiful rose gold. I remember I was wearing this nonstop. I really love rose gold. So I put that in there. And then I have a couple. These didn't get a lot of love in my collection. These are the P. Louise bases. I remember when everyone was obsessed with the P. Louise bases. These are the only 3 I have. I got them, I believe, from like the Morphe store. When I went to the Morphe store. So we have these 2. This is the P. Louise like signature, the basic brights. It's an orange. And then these 2 were a collab, I believe, with Mitchell. And this is Acid Rain. Yeah, the Acid Rain ones. And there's like a plum. And it's like a fuchsia more. And then it's a eggplant blue. Okay. And then I shopping my stash of palettes is a little bit harder because I always have a basket of new palettes that I'm going through as of right now. So it's like, I know I'm not going to have time all the time to dig and try an old palette, but I put in, I loved these. Gave a glowing review. These are the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. I think this is their second collab or third collab. She came out with these four different eye palettes. Ooh. And I wore them out, baby. This first one is called Bling Boss. They're all gorgeous. They're all beautiful. And I think they're all going to look good for fall, baby. Bling Boss, okay? Then we have Armed and Gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, they're strong. They are strong. Then we have Dark Magic. Oh, you talking grunge. You want a grunge look. You're going to have it. And then Ring the Alarm. I pulled these out because, yeah, I love these. And so that's the first drawer. Let's set up to do the second drawer. Oh, y'all see my slippers? Okay, so moving right along in a line here. I'm going to move my camera, move my chair. Okay, so this is the second drawer, and I hope my camera can handle the situation. We'll start here on this side. Okay. All right. Okay. So, in this drawer we have face, pretty much all face products. There we go. I'm trying to get myself situated. All right, so we have the Rare Beauty Liquid Highlights. I love these, and I definitely want, I hope she has a good Black Friday sale, because I think she has like 7 shades of this, and I want all 7. They are wonderful. I love the packaging. They're these beautiful, you can wear them by themselves. I like to wear them under another highlight because I'm extra, but they are wonderful. I put in, as far as, let's keep going with highlighters, the NYX Born to Glow Illuminating Powder. Absolutely beautiful. I grabbed the shade Desert Night, but again, I have a couple of these, so it'll be in my mind to maybe try another shade if I want. So yeah, I also love this Inglot powder. Oh, I remember, I think I got this one of my very first eye mats. It's their sparkling dust, and it's for face, eyes, and body. I've worn it on my eyes, I've worn it on my body, I've worn it on my face. These are really beautiful. So they're a loose highlighting powder. Continuing with more highlight, I pulled back out my Fenty. These aren't, I just bought these around June. These are the Toasted Swirl Bronze Shimmer Powders. I believe they're limited edition because they're on sale right now. I do not need to buy another one. I'm never going to run out of this stuff, but they're on sale, 50% off. Beautiful, beautiful glow from within. This is Pecan Swilla and then Chocolate Swilla. Absolutely beautiful. They might not look like much. You can see that glow. You can see that. So we have those two. And then we have the Kiss Glow and Bronze powders. These giant powders, $6.99 at your beauty supply. These are, you're talking metallic. Oh, let me not break it. You're talking ridiculous. They are gorgeous, okay? And then this palette, I haven't worn this in a while. This is the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette. I pulled out a lot of highlighters. We love highlighters, so. Okay, and then right here in front of us, we have some contour products. I have my Huda Glowish contour powder. I have my Makeup Revolution Mega Bronzer in the shade Dark. And I also pulled out, one of my favorites of all time. This is the Huda Beauty Tan Tour, and this is the medium one. I have two shades of this, but I have medium. Oh, let me get the top off. Sorry. I have medium, and then I have, I believe, tan. And that's what this one looks like. That's so good. All right, let's shift to the last section, the last part of the drawer. We can see. So we have some face powders. I'll start in the back here. This is my La Mercier Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder in the shade 6. This is a really beautiful powder. I compared this to the Hourglass finishing powder recently. Love that. And then I also have my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Golden. This is a really good one I use to set under eyes when my concealer is super, super ridiculously bright, where it's like too bright for me. This calms it down, but still keeps it at that normal level of bright that I like, which is still dramatic. And then some other loose powders. I have my Huda Kanafa. It's like a yellow powder. This is the mini version that comes with its own little puff thing. I don't use the puff thing. My Makeup Forever HD Ultra HD setting powder. This is their new one. This is the shade 4.0. Wet n Wild Photo Focus in Deep. Dusty, dusty, dusty. Another bright yellow powder. This is the RCMA Premiere Loose Powder in Amber. So I have this one in there. And then, again, some of these things you've seen me use already in videos. Like I said, this video, this drawer was built weeks ago. My Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder. Listen. These things, and I found I was not able to find them in store anymore. I used to find them in the drugstore, and I was like, oh no. But there's a Rite Aid near me, and Rite Aid still has a whole Black Radiance display, and that makes me happy, because I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to order it. Oh no. Okay. And then the final section we have, let me see if we can get in, blush. I have some blushes here. So while these aren't old, I picked up a new holiday set of the Rare Beauty blushes, liquid blushes. Really nice set. And I wanted to put in the ones that I already had in my Shop My Stash, just to see the colors I have and play with these and incorporate these into playing. And I brought these back out. I think it's time. I was using these like they were going out of style. These are the Profusion Blush Hour, what does that say? Soft matte liquid blushes. These are everything, to the point where I don't comment on brand social media. I don't, you know, I like posts and different things, share posts. I commented on Profusion's post about these one day. You know, they posted about them and I was like, please come out with more colors. Please come out with more colors. I did. I did. So I have all, actually I have all 6 that they have, all of them in my Shop My Stash. I use all of them, love all of them. I have this that I never really got around to playing with fully. This is the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo. It's a matte side and a shimmer side. Yeah, who am I with the short nails? I've had them for a while now. I think I got one more set with them, and I'm going to get long ones, go back to my long for Christmas, New Year's. Anyway, yeah, this is, what did I say this shade was? Spice Cinnamon. I didn't say. So, I want to get into that. Then I have this e.l.f. The e.l.f. Oh, let me get it together. Blush in Radiant Peach. I don't know the line of this blush. It doesn't say. But this is a beautiful, glowy, golden, peachy blush. It's really pretty. And threw that in. And then threw in. So, in my old Shop My Stash, I don't think I filmed it. But in the old Shop My Stash drawer, I had some Coastal Scents Forever blushes. Love these blushes. Rest in peace, Coastal Scents. And all I did was here, I just went and switched out. There's like 18 of them I have. Switched out some colors and put some more colors in here. And yeah, and that is the 2 drawers. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my Shop My Stash. Again, I don't have a designated time frame when I switch things out, kind of like when I get bored with them. These will probably stay, I'll be transparent, these will probably stay like this until the end of the year. It's November, probably keep them in here for like another month, and then New Year, new stash. And I'll try to see if I want to shop and record that, or just show you the drawer once it's done. That's probably the best way to do it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. You've seen in videos already, you will see some of these products being used, and you know, me reaching for them. And the reason why I'll probably keep it till December, because the new holiday releases new makeup around this time. I will be using that probably more, and so it's going to take a little while for me to get through these things and you know, rotate them. But yeah, I really wanted to share that with you. I'm so happy I got to share it. I love the setup. I love having 2 full drawers of products and not really having to get up to fill in any spaces when I'm playing with new things. So I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about any other products mentioned in this video, feel free to leave it down below. I love you all, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.